These are 3 non-stop days of coverage here on Republic, and the focus is on what will happen at the BRICS summit. Because remember, the Prime Minister is in China. We are also looking at that very crucial plenary session that is already underway. And yes, will the Prime Minister be talking terror? Will he be raising the role of Pakistan? All that and much more is something that we closely track, and what you see on your screens are visuals of earlier this morning when we've seen that crucial handshake post the standoff that we've seen at Doklam. That issue, remember, now stands resolved. But importantly, as I said, will the Prime Minister be showing the mirror also to Beijing from the fora of the BRICS summit? We closely track that. First up, we are putting in more ground reports by our colleagues Aditya, followed by reactions also that we've heard. And yes, importantly, also what we've heard from the Prime Minister, essentially when it comes to the entire solar program that India is looking at building.
The BRICS plenary session begins in Xiamen, China. Top sources tell Republic that Prime Minister Narendra Modi would be in fact making a strong intervention on cross-border terror. Last time around in Goa, India, during the BRICS summit, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had referred to Pakistan as mothership of terror. There was a very strongly worded statement from the Goa declaration that condemned terror and those states that have been backing terror for a very long time. Now, sources also reveal that India would be pressing BRICS countries to not just condemn terror, but also name and shame terror groups sheltered inside Pakistan, to condemn them, and also ask nations that have been backing terror as a state policy to discontinue the same. The big question certainly remains, will China come on board with India in fact condemning terror, that too Pakistan-backed terror, because Pakistan remains a very close ally of China. At Republic, we will be keeping a very close watch on all the developments that have been taking shape during the plenary session of BRICS summit. But clearly, terror tops the agenda from India, even as the Xiamen Declaration is being prepared and will be adopted in due course. Reporting from Xiamen, China, with video journalist Parvez, this is Aditya Raj Call for Republic. President Xi Jinping received Prime Minister Narendra Modi here at the BRICS summit in Xiamen, China. The big talking point is the bilateral between India and China. Sources reveal that President Xi Jinping and Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be interacting for a bilateral tomorrow, that is Tuesday. That will be the last engagement that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be holding here in Xiamen, China, after the conclusion of the BRICS summit. Top sources also reveal and tell Republic TV that India and China have decided to in fact not engage or in fact rake up the issue of Doklam any further. They have decided to bury the entire issue of Doklam and in fact begin a fresh diplomacy. But the big question certainly remains, will the tremors of Doklam surround the peace negotiations and the entire dialogue bilaterally between India and China? At this moment, certainly, both countries have decided to completely bury it and not discuss it any further. But will China come on board with India in fact condemning terror? And also, will China back India's membership of the Nuclear Suppliers Group? That is something that needs to be seen in the days ahead. Reporting from Xiamen in China from the BRICS summit, with video journalist Parvez, this is Aditya Raj Call for Republic.